Hello, I'm presenting my espresso machine that I'm selling. It is the Spaziale S1 Vivaldi 2 that I purchased at Chris Coffee about 10 years ago. It's in perfect working order. I have it plumbed in and plugged in. You can see that. And my filter. There's my Rocky that I use for drip coffee, and my grinder is a Firenzato F4 Nano version 2. And I see a flashing light on the numbers through my screen here, but it is not flashing in person. It must be the frame rate that is given the appearance of flashing. At any rate, it has a coffee cup warmer. Some people put these face down. I was told that by an Italian barista to keep them face up so that the customer did not burn his lips. So I'm just going, you probably already know about this machine, so I'm just going to make a cup of espresso just to show you that it's working. And I am not the best espresso maker and certainly not a latte artist, but I'll just demonstrate it. This is what comes with it. You get a single basket, double basket, you get the screen tool, 2 portafilters. These are the original screens. This is a flush blank. The screen that is currently on the machine is a precision screen, and so is the basket, precision double basket. So I'm going to give the camera over to my wife, and I'm going to make a cup of coffee. Okay, here's our coffee. It's a dark roast, actually a decaf, because it is over 7 o'clock and I want to be up all night. I had already dialed in the grind previously, but who knows what it'll look like. Now that I'm on camera, go ahead and warm my cup up for the shot. And I've got my makeshift funnel. A little bit more. And my funnel's not cooperating. And since this is just a demo, I'm not going to get overly compulsive about weighing this thing. I like to brew into a shot glass. I'm using it's going to be over extracted. I'm using a blind or naked portafilter, which does come with the machine, by the way. So you actually get 3 portafilters. And this is going to be hardly over extracted because actually I dialed it in for a regular coffee, not a decaf earlier. Nice and quiet rotary pump. The grinder's louder than the machine. So we'll do a ristretto around 1.5, 1.75. That's good enough. Take our warmed coffee cup. Actually, I should have steamed my milk at the same time to show you could do that. So I'll just do a, where did my funnel go? Let me get my pitcher. We're using whole milk. And if you want to see the nice crema, just to the bottom of the funnel, actually a little bit lower. I'm gonna purge my wand. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this thing on. I'm not gonna use this, but just to show you that you can make coffee and steam at the same time. There's plenty of steam. Double boiler, of course. And I think I'll give this shot to my wife. She can't tell the difference. She's gonna hit me with the camera. All right, nice microfoam. Wet paint. And I don't even want you to look at this because I'm terrible. And it's half a heart. So that's it. Little Spaz Vivaldi 2 espresso machine for sale. Okay, this will be part 2. I've already cleaned my portafilter. This, like I say, is a precision portafilter from IMS, 53 millimeter, and which is what the Spaz uses, and the competition screen or precision screen. I'm going to turn this thing off now and let it cool down. By the way, the dials here, you can read about that, but this is the hot water. This is single shot, double shot. This turns the boiler on and off, so if you only want to use, the group instead of, and you can't get any water, then this turns the steam boiler off. So if you're only shooting espressos, you can save, pulling espressos, you can save power by turning the boiler off and turn it back on if you want to. This is the temperature and the setting, and that does have an offset. So I'm going to turn it off right now and give it about 30 minutes to cool off, and then I'm going to take it apart and we're going to take a look at the inside. I haven't done this in forever, so it's going to be a surprise to both of us if there's any rust or dripping. So anyway, one more last look here at my coffee, which was quite good actually, despite being over extracted. A little bit of milk covers a lot of sins. Tamper, by the way, will be included because I am getting a E61 machine. I'll need a new tamper. So included will be the 3 portafilters, single basket, double basket, precision basket, precision screen, and 2 sets of stock screens, and the baskets and any tools that came with it, the manual, and I think if you want the plum kit, I can send too without the filter, because the E61 that I'm getting is plumbed. So I'm going to stop this again, and we will come back when this thing is cooled off, take it apart, and take a peek at it. I've turned the machine back on temporarily and got my shop light out here so you can see underneath a little better. It has the double gauges for the brew and the steam boiler. This is the label, actually made in 2007 in Bologna. So what does that make it, 13 years? yeah, 13 years, coming up on 13 years old. Actually be 13 years since it was made in November. So I think I bought it about 10 to 12 years ago. The two portafilters. Minimal cosmetic problems here, a little bit of, you can maybe see a little bit, just a very little bit of scratching, very surface scratching. The decal is wearing a little bit. These, I repinstriped this. This wears off after a while. It isn't paint and the heat, but I've repinstriped that. This is the other side. Nothing to see there. And I'll show you the back, which has the Spaziale logo in relief. Actually, let me feel it. I don't want to move the machine at this time, so yeah, it's actually raised letters in black, so that's real nice. If you don't have it up against a wall like I do with dust there, then it's a very attractive machine. And this has always been to the counter side, so it should be in great shape. All right, just to show you, this does have a 3-blaze siphon, so you can do a back flush. I do back flush regularly, not with the detergent, but got a spreader here. I want to get a blind basket rather than just a little stopper, but that's what it came with. So, and I took the spout off of the portafilter just so it'll spray straight down. Actually, I didn't need to do that because it doesn't spray at all, does it? So we're doing a back flush with just water. So that's how that's done. Okay, I'm going to turn it back off and take it apart after it cools down, and we'll see just how nice it is on the inside. Okay, so the machine has cooled off significantly, so I'm going to take the lid off. Cups are still pretty warm, but not too bad. This is the little frame that keeps the cups in. They'll go on without it, but a little extra measure of security. If you have bigger cups, though, you might want to take this off. There's one screw, it's right here. All right, let's take this one screw out and what we have is now I'm not a mechanic, but it looks like, I think that's the group boiler. This is the steam and water boiler. I'm going to shine a light underneath here. And there goes the lid underneath where the drip tray is, and you can see it's dry, no rust. Very reliable machine. Been very happy with it. Okay, that's it. Spaziale Vivaldi 2. If you have any questions, shoot me a line. All right, with the tray back on, one more thing I want to let you know. This does ship in its original packing container, so it'll be packed very good, shipped and insured to your door.